been a good night so far, and the acts will hopefully just keep getting better. The next category for tonight is drama performance. And there are two performances in this category tonight. And the first one is from Cameron Owens from Edwards Hall, performing I Read It.
She's filming.
You just got water on you.
Hello. Before I start this exercise I'm about to do, I'll need a volunteer, and I thought the easiest way and the fairest way to do this would be to get one of the judges to choose me a volunteer. I just need someone with a vivid imagination. Give Chris a round of applause. Alright. Tonight we're going to try an exercise with imagination and visualisation. Have you got a good imagination?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sweet. I'm going to ask you to form some images in your mind, and I'm also going to ask you to perform some actions, right?
Okay.
For this to work out properly, you've really got to embody yourself in the scene that you create, alright? And really visualise every action that I ask, right? I'm going to ask you to make some choices. You can choose whichever way you want. I don't want to influence you, but just follow the path that your choices lead you, alright? And just keep visualising them as strongly as possible. For these visualisations to be strong, I need you to visualise a scene that's really familiar to you, okay? So I want you to think of a house that you know really well, inside and out. Not the house that you were born in, right? But a house that you can still take a virtual tour of in your mind. Think of the name of someone, just think of the name of someone that lives in this house. Got that?
Yep.
This person's going to be your anchor. Okay. Alright? And only you know your anchor at this point in time, okay? What I get you to do is write the name of the anchor on this piece of paper for me. And let me know once you've written that.
Yep.
Just tear that page off, fold it up, and store that somewhere safe. Okay? You got that?
Yep.
You just confirm that no ink went through this? Thank you. Alright. You've got this house in mind. This might help if you close your eyes, alright? It's just me and you. And about 100, 200, 300 people. I want you to picture yourself standing out the front of this house. I want you to picture the colour of the door. I want you to picture how many windows it has, the smell of the grass, the weather, everything you need to construct a good visual background, okay? I want you to enter the door and walk into the dining room. It's dark. There's a single light over the dining table. I'm sitting at the head of the table with a deck of crisp new playing cards still in their box in the centre of the table. Can you picture that? Okay. Now, if I was to ask you to take out the red cards or the black cards, what would you say?
Red cards.
I'll also mention that before the show, I made a prediction of the visualizations, which we'll get back to in a moment. Okay, so you've taken out the red cards. Can you picture yourself holding the red cards?
Yep.
There'll be hearts and diamonds. If I was to ask you to hand me one of those, which would it be, hearts or diamonds?
Hearts.
Okay, so visualize me holding the hearts. I've got them spread out in my hands. I drop all but one of the cards. Okay, so there's one card left in my hand. Now, don't visualise something obvious like the ace, but a card that means something to you in this visualisation, alright? So I'm holding one card, I take the card and I slip it into a yellow envelope. We stand up, we walk back through the dining room, through the front door, and out of the house. Now you can open your eyes. For the first time, what card did I put in the envelope?
The Jack of Hearts.
The Jack. Any reason, how did that link, why did you link yourself to the Jack?
I don't know, I guess the playing card for some reason reminds me of my friend who was the anchor when I chose the house, so that's why I chose the card.
Alright. Don't just keep your anchor to yourself, right? I wouldn't know that anchor, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright. I told you I made a prediction. The thing with these predictions is they're not always, it's very hard to get them spot on, alright? So I got close, I'll tell you that right now. Can you just confirm for me? There's one card in there?
Yeah, that's correct.
And it is?
The Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. So I was one off, right? That's exactly why before I put the Queen of Hearts in this envelope, I actually wrote on the back, off by one. You're extremely good with the visualizations. Before you leave, I just want to ask you one more question. As I was leaving the house with you, just in that visualization, I actually bumped into a bloke in the front door. I ran into him, and tell me if this means anything for you, but he introduced himself to me with the first name Doug. Is that the anchor that you're thinking of?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Catherine. That was astonishing. That was quite amazing. Well done. The next